Can constant earbud use damage your hearing? Where's the Bose SoundLink for? And what is the best Bluetooth speaker for under $400? We've got answers to these questions and more in this episode of Sound Off Q&A. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Wook, and welcome to Sound Off Q&A, a monthly show where we answer your audio questions and teach you how to play Steve Miller's The Joker on the bassoon. It's pretty rad. But first, let's A some cues. Our first question comes from a commenter who just wants to know, is there any word of a SoundLink 4 coming from Bose anytime soon? It's a good question, but do I have a good answer? Not really. It was just about a year ago that the SoundLink 3 was released, so if audio companies were like Apple or Samsung, it would be about time for a new model. Only, audio companies tend to move a little slower, especially if they've got something that's still selling well. The SoundLink 3 isn't without its issues, but it's pretty well regarded and still pretty popular. With that being the case, there isn't really a great reason for Bose to rush out a SoundLink 4, and if they didn't announce it at CES or NAMM last month, they're probably not planning on putting one out anytime soon. Our next question is simple, even the commenter said so. I quote, "Simple question, Jabra rocks or Backbeat go-tos?" For a simple answer, the Jabra rocks. For a less simple answer, it depends. If you're just talking which is the better product when it comes to sound and features, then yeah, the rocks are clearly the winner, but they also cost more. For around half the price, the Plantronics are a good option if you're on a budget. And if you're open to more suggestions, check out the Jabra Sport Pulse. The built-in heart rate monitor is especially cool. In our recent review of the UE Mega Boom, I mentioned that it was good, but it wasn't the best speaker in its price range. So naturally, the question came along, what is the best speaker in its price range? The Bose SoundLink 3 is one option, definitely. It isn't as portable, but it definitely sounds much better, as does the Sony SRS-X7, another great option. If you want something that's rugged, has 360-degree sound, and a ton of battery life, check out the Fugu. By the way, all of those can be had for the same price or less than the UE Mega Boom. Now listen up, because this next question is important. Get it? A commenter wanted to know if you can damage your ears by wearing earbuds all the time. The answer is yes, but it's not necessarily wearing the earbuds that's the problem. Earbuds are basically tiny speakers you're jamming in your ears, and headphones aren't that much further away. Like any speaker, listening at too high a volume, especially repeatedly, can and will damage your hearing. This is for any sound, no matter how it's generated, so earbuds and headphones aren't the only culprits. You might also want to watch out for exploding kick drums. If you don't believe me, ask Pete Townsend. Our last question comes from a comment on our review of the Parrot Zik 2.0. The commenter wanted to know how they hold up to the newly released Sennheiser Momentum Wireless and whether we plan on reviewing that pair of headphones. First, yes, we are planning on reviewing the Momentum Wireless. As a matter of fact, it's the very next review coming up, so stay tuned. For our in-depth thoughts, check out the review when it's out, but for a teaser, yeah, I like them better than the Parrots, big time. And that's all the questions we've got for you this month. I'm sure you've got questions of your own, so keep them coming. To make sure we see them, ask them in our forums over at SoundGuys.com. Plus, even if we don't have an answer, a forum goer might. And that's it for this one, everybody. Want to keep up with everything we're up to? Then check out the SoundGuys newsletter. A link to sign up is in the description. Like the video, let us know, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Chris Wook. Thanks for watching.